Hi there, I've just used my ProQ cold smoker to do some cheddar, and I thought instead of just whacking it back in the fridge, I'll make the effort to wax it, and I've done a little video to show you how easy it is. It's definitely worth the effort. It's very easy to get hold of, and as long as you've got a dedicated pot to put it in, it's so easy to do. I filled the dust generator with a mixture of beech and oak and left it out the previous day just to make sure the dust is nice and dry. So I'm going to be doing a medium strength English cheddar today. That's the sort of size I normally cut them to increase the surface area, but because I'm waxing them I'm going to do them slightly bigger so I've got something to hold. So I've got the ProQ set up here ready to go. I won't be doing a session on this because I've got this video up here that will tell you what this bad boy can do. But I was really pleased maximising the sun yesterday to dry the dust. We've got a nice cool day for doing the smoking today. You never get bored of lighting the dust. And in we jolly go with the dust. There we are, that's the cheese in situ right at the top to maximise the smoke. There we are, we can see the smoke coming through the hole. I always put something black like the lighter against the back of it just to check. It's good contrast. And this is how the blocks come when you order them. You just cut bits off as you need it. There we go, and that's a wrap. We'll get those indoors and get them waxed. And now we need to get a gentle bain-marie going on this. I used an infrared heat gun like this to check the temperature, but just keeping the actual heat low will probably suffice. After a few minutes we're nearly there. So once you've got it to a little gentle tick over like this is, you want it no hotter than about 90 degrees centigrade and a bit lower if possible. And you just keep a firm hold of the cheese, go in just past halfway, pull it out, let it have a little drip. Just check it, yeah, that's good. Then you invert it. And then you carefully place it on some greaseproof paper. It doesn't take long to dry, and then you can go in for round 2. Okay, you just check it and invert it, and then back onto the greaseproof. You will get a slight line here which you can sort of brush if you want to get it looking really, really posh. You know, giving it away for a present or whatever, but it doesn't bother me. You can see that splat there, it's very easily done. I actually managed to let the cheese slip out of my grip and it's got submerged. No problem, just fished it out with a knife, let it cool and just quickly put it back onto the greaseproof. The good thing is, because it's a low temperature, you're not really going to burn yourself unless you really go out your way to do so. So that's quite literally a wrap. They look really impressive, and like I say, if you want to get rid of these little join marks, you can do just by getting a brush that you just use for this. And they make great presents as well. One thing you can also do is put a little piece of wax paper on these to make it as a pull, but it's a bit faffy and I tend not to bother. And one other thing I'd like to do is actually collect some of the wax that you get from commercial cheeses, melt that down and see how it does against this actual purpose-made stuff. One other thing, just be careful, because especially when you stir in the bain-marie, you can splatter the wax onto your clothing and surfaces. It's normally quite biddable, but obviously do your own checks first. Let's just do the big reveal. How good does that look? Once done, just leave it to set, cover it over and use another time.